Partying bullshit. This party is too lit. Hey, all I wanna do is party and bullshit. Do something you wouldn't. Listen to the music. All I wanna do is party and bullshit. We be on that hood shit. This party is too lit. All I wanna do is party and bullshit. We be on that hood shit. This party is too lit. All I wanna do is party and bullshit. We be on that hood shit. This party is too lit.
Hey, we back, and we back. It's on and popping, party and bullshit. Y'all make some noise, y'all. Yo, check this out. Yo, a couple of years ago, man, party and bullshit got the most influential award for being one of the dopest, most inspiring shows on the internet. And it's because of this guy right here, DWI. Y'all give it up for him right now. He's also the owner of one of the biggest, most what's the word I'm gonna say? It's influential. It's definitely influential. And they gave everybody that call themselves a journalist, they start. They had to come over here first, and then they went over there with the shit, and they blew up from there. Y'all give it up for DWI one more time, y'all. He's the owner. Come on. Hey, after that, I want you to give it up for my home girl. Man, I had went home with her show like a couple of years ago. I want to say about 5, 6, 7, or some shit like that. It was either 5, 6, or 7. And this young lady right here, she is sexy, she's cool, she crazy than a motherfucker. Hey, she went on to do some dope shit. She went on Black Ink. Yeah, and expanded her brand. Expanded her brand. And you can see her on Vantage Point every week. Y'all give it up for the one and only Meng. And then to the right of me. Now, this motherfucker is fine as all I know. One of the hottest journalists I've ever seen in my life. Always asking the dopest questions, most introspective questions. She don't waste a word. Waste a motherfucker word. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen to her next. Y'all give it up for the one they call Jessie Marie, aka Jenny Mouse. Goddamn Jenny Mouse. How you own a radio station?
Well, you're gonna go back about 19 years. We pushing 20 years. We're about to have our 20 year anniversary soon.
Okay.
Everybody be invited. Started back in 99, 2000. I was an independent producer and engineer in my crib, in my apartment, and up in the Bronx.
You were Soulja Boy before Soulja Boy was Soulja Boy.
Right. Before a lot of people was who they was, I was working on my craft. So long story short, 2012, Jessie that owns the Urban Threshold, that does the Underground Music Awards. Yep. He hit me up on one of these websites I was on and asked me, do I think I can do a radio show for him? And I wasn't doing radio at the time. So it was on 91.9, which was an independent FM station, pirate radio station. And I'm not one to say no to something that I never tried before, so I said, bring it on, let's do it. And from that, I got a chance to, a name that you might know now that's on Love and Hip Hop, Graph. He was like the first artist that was signed to Sony back then. It was like 2002, 2003. And I got a chance to work with him. And then we just started doing a bunch of independent artists, and we know how independent people are with their craft. We're gonna talk about it in the community, and people started talking about it. Oh yeah, go to the Major Studio DWI in my apartment. The next big thing that happened at my apartment. That's where it started. On 235th Street, you may hear people talk about it. 235th Street and White Plains Road.
I was just over there.
They got some good chicken over there too.
Right.
Yes.
So there was no shortage of food and liquor at that time. People can go right outside. And I lived on the first floor, so I could see right outside my window. So
niggas can break in your house easy too.
Right. Yeah. But I was always in there doing music. I was producing music. So
hey, what are you doing here? I'm making music, man. The Jamaicans
out there running out having shootouts, broad daylight while we playing Xbox and the crib. There's that type of business going on. I could probably name 3 to 5 people that I remember that was before me that was doing just doing their own thing at their own crib. But see, I had 4 radio shows at the same time. I had 8 radio shows recorded with me. Then I had 12. Then I had 20. Then I had 40. Like so, I've mastered the art of networking. That's why it's DaMatrix Studios Network.
Like I'm Jessie Marie, aka your Bay girl in NYC. It's only right that I moved from the Bay to the Bronx.
Okay.
Alright.
This makes sense. I thought you was from goddamn here the whole time, but you got that Cali swag that's so
All
crazy.
day, every day.
I get it now.
Like,
You
you're born
always
and
look
raised.
high.
Well, I'm definitely green friendly. Shout out to the Matrix Studios.
Go green.
I stick with green. I mean, maybe that's what attracted me to the Matrix Studios, the green and black. I'm black. I like green.
Yeah.
The green and the black. You know? Shout out to Damien though. Literally, I moved from the Bay 8 years ago.
She calls you Damien. You said everybody want to call out people real names today. Versus Randy, I thought the name was DWI.
That's what makes
Damon. This is Damon
I
now.
don't think I ever referred to
So
him as that.
DWI stands for Damian Williams Influence. So that's
Nice.
actually has it means
I
something.
I'm not exposing him. It's not a secret.
No, it's okay. That's how women do you though.
Yeah.
That's how they do you. They try to say your real name and shit when they really know your ass and shit. That's Travis.
That's
his Travis.
That's how you know that he's about his business, because we talk business. And on a business level, how you going to dress it?
Right.
I know that's right.
As his name.
Word to Big Bird. And so, like, how did y'all start?
So I moved here about 8 years ago. I packed up like 5 suitcases with $500 and was like, hey, I'm going to New York.
I like this
I know
story.
that's right.
And I came to New York and I
All places. Why New York?
because
Tell
I lived
them.
in the Bay and I could have gone to LA, but no offense, I love LA to visit. I don't want to live there. So I was like, go big or go home. And without, well, I had a passport, but I wasn't going to take that jump overseas. I wasn't that brave. So I just figured we going to switch coasts. I'm going from the west to the east.
How did you like New York? And what did you learn with the culture shock? What's the culture shock?
Right now, Miami.
Don't be scared. Don't be
Go
scared.
ahead. It's a fucking huge culture shock.
Yeah.
Yo,
Tell
okay,
them.
so
If you ain't from here, you don't know.
Cali is like the quintessential melting pot. We all go there and adapt. Here, I was like walking around. I was like, first of all, I'm half black, half white. Growing up in California, they're like, oh, you're either black or you're mixed. I came here, people started talking to me in Spanish. You know, the Matrix Studios, Damien, they put me on when I came here to New York.
You switch that right back real good.
So, you know, I actually interviewed him for a magazine.
Oh.
And then he asked me to come on as a blogger, and then I met some
I mean, you did good, girl.
And I'm
Smart.
like,
But that's how you gotta do it. That's how you gotta do it.
You did good.
Game plan. Game plan.
hey! So who are you?
I'm Meng Inc.
Yeah.
My whole body.
Yeah.
I'm a plus size Blasian tattoo model.
Okay.
I'm a sex topic specialist. And I'm also a healer. I control energy.
Yes.
I like that.
Me too. Get your frequencies up.
I met Jessica on BBM.
Black
Remember when niggas had BBM?
Yes. Black
That was back in the
Rebel.
day.
That was like 10
Yes.
years
She was
ago.
in Cali. And then all of a sudden she was like, yo, bitch, I'm here. I'm like, where you at? The Bronx.
Hey, yo, DWI, yo, pass it to him real quick. Hey, man, let me tell you something. We, Party and Bullshit, a couple years ago, we won the most influential award for most influential podcast publication.
And you won that. We didn't vote for you. We voted for you, but we didn't vote. Everybody, your fans and your guest vote.
We didn't even enter inside the shit
So
to
can
even
I tell
do
you
that.
how that came about?
Please.
So what we did was, because the DaMatrix Studios has several people that come through from all walks of the earth, I told all my staff, I said, well, let's talk about who have you interviewed a lot about podcasts, and who you see out here moving. So his name came up. Obviously, we know him personally. Party and Bullshit was moving. I was a guest on the show a few times while I was in the crowd a few times, and a few other people that wasn't affiliated. Normally, people what they do in the hood or what they do in these networks now, they'll just keep it within themselves.
Yeah.
So I said no. I said let's do something bigger. Let's invite everybody, because I said everybody was behind the scenes. I talk a lot of shit. Like I created all of these networks, not physically, but my work you know, people come up and see how the mic set up. Or like come in here, like somebody could come right now and be a guest on your show and then go back to New Jersey and start their own thing. That's how I know, and I can look at the setup. If you see another show with a bunch of females around, you're gonna take credit for that, right?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
That's what I was doing. So,
and I know you can't do it.
Right. And you can feel,
they gonna follow you.
And you can feel good about empowering people to at least try to do something bigger than themselves just by seeing what people do.
Yeah.
So that's where it started, and you was blowing everybody up. Whoever was in that podcast, you was blowing them out the.
But the crazy part about it though, DWI, is that Party and Bullshit just started.
Right.
It just started. Like, I mean, when you had came and got us that award, we was probably like 7 months in. I was still trying to figure the show out. Yeah, the show is dope. The show is built, and what at that point, and I didn't even know what to call it at the time, because I'm trying to figure out what is this right now.
Right.
So me and my crew, we was trying to like, and then I was like, hold on. I like that Biggie song, Party and Bullshit. This shit called Party and Bullshit from here on out. And that's how Party and Bullshit started 3 years ago, and here we are now. 7 months later, he gave us most influential. And that's where we are. And thank you.
Me and my dude DaMatrix pulled up to one of his Party and Bullshit sets. This was gonna be live. It's like summertime, nice out there, 1,000 people in the building. I forgot who was the features that day. But and we surprised him with the award. He didn't even know. We just came, I had the award.
That was nice.
And I just stopped, in between everything was like, he needs to have this. And then, he didn't realize what was going on because everything else was going on. And it was dope.
I said, yeah, nigga was telling me because everybody be coming up to me doing the show and be trying to tell me some shit and whatnot. And he said, hey, want to give you an award. And the Matrix said, what? You can give me an award? I never get anything. Yo, hey everybody, fuck this shit. All eyes on me. And then I had to make an announcement real quick, and I had to tell him, let him, get me in it. This shit my Grammy. Yeah. Hey, when I got evicted out of my apartment after my divorce and all that shit, I left everything in my apartment because I didn't want any of them spirits on me. The only thing that I took was that award and my clothes.
Right.
The only thing I took was my
award. That's a reset.
And my clothes. I got that. I still have that shit right now, and that shit meant so much to me, man. You understand? I cried that day.
I find both of you ladies to be very empowering in your own way. You as a tattoo model and plus size and stuff like that, there's a lot of empowerment that comes out of that for other women of a particular size and for people that are small.
Well, I always say, like, I'll wake up and reinvent myself every day. You know what I'm saying? I woke up and said, I'm gonna be a plus size model.
You is a feminist.
Then I woke up and said, no, I want to empower my black men.
Yeah.
I wake up and say, I want to be a tattoo model. All the tattoo models are mad skinny, looking like they hungry and shit. I'm out of here. I got tatted every single week. Then I got the cover of one magazine. Then I did another magazine. So then I was like, you know what? Okay, now I want to do something else. I'm going to be a brand ambassador. So now all my shit is sponsored. Shout out to Nagash.
This mother is paying right now. Oh, shit.
These are almond rods. We got our own clothing for the vantage point. We got beanies, we got jumpsuits, we got everything. This right here is a DaMatrix company. Shout out to QOS.
Yeah, this nigga crazy.
BDSM. I'm saying BDSM.
That's why I didn't hit it. Because she was trying to whoop me.
But it's important for a woman to not be fit into any
No, she was sponsoring my ass. She sponsored my ass.
Women are multifaceted.
Yeah.
You should never be told, oh, you can only do this. I'm Chinese and black.
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
And I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. You understand? But what I do is I master my shit. I take one thing and I do the shit all the way. All the way. And then after that, I go to the next. You know what I'm saying? But you have to discipline yourself. You have to believe in yourself. If you don't love yourself, you can't do this shit. I love myself. People be like, oh, your booty too big to that. No, bitch, I tatted my booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not hearing that. I don't take no for an answer. So that's how you gotta be. Yes.
I got one last thing to the girls. If it's your first day, your second show, third show, he has a brand for however many years, you ride that. That's what you ride. So when people come and be like, well, how long you been doing it? You can tell them that if you want to, but they just supposed to know that you're just part of the brand. Like, we've been doing this for 10, 20 years. Like, that's the number you go with. You go with the higher number. Don't go with your lower number because you don't feel comfortable, because that's what you got a team for.
Thank you.
You're not supposed to feel out there by yourself with that one number. You're supposed to be like, yo, I'm with Jack, so how many years you been doing it, Jack?
We do 3 and change, you know?
Actually,
No,
20.
no, how many years you been doing it, Jack?
20.
20 years.
And they can have that. They can have it too. Just don't do no dumb shit. Cause there was a girl that did some dumb shit last week. We had to get rid of.
Oh, she got
She
fired.
don't exist no
She
more.
super got fired.
She
Doing shit in my name without my permission.
Well, she gonna learn that lesson in the long run.
Non-integrity.
Sucker shit.
She gonna learn that lesson in the long run.
And-
Suck free Monday.
and selective honesty.
Right.
And she was there for the selective honesty meeting.
Oh, you had no more about that. She
Yeah.
still disregarded.
She
And she
really did
still-
some things.
But that's why we
She
talked
won't
about
be
it
back.
in the beginning of the show.
She doesn't
The
exist.
Jessie Marie's and the Mengs is, you see who I'm with right now. And I got
No,
some,
these are thorough chicks.
I got some other thorough women that been riding for a while, but they couldn't make it today. But when you guys come, we'll have the whole team there. And we'll show what loyalty and unity look like.
Yes. So I feel like I gotta say it because it's gonna be on like camera and stuff. So we need like Jack Thriller and all the Jackie Angels for a super duper Vantage Point sex topic recap.
If it fits into the schedule, can we get you and the Angels, since you didn't make the
next
award
up to
show,
the stage awards where you were
we're actually
awarded.
doing an event the 29th May or so on a Wednesday, and we will actually give you the floor to actually
And we're
be saluted in front of our whole.
but wait,
Ex-baby mama will be there.
hold on, me and say it.
Meng.
We'll be doing a live sex topic at Mingles on the 29th.
Yes.
That sounds so fun.
What is
You want me to bring up
Jack
Jack
Thriller Wednesday.
That's not
Fix
this
your
Wednesday
schedule.
coming up.
Nope,
Nah,
the next one. You got 2 weeks to prepare.
Next Wednesday.
You know,
Y'all playing
it's
Oh, no,
okay.
I'm there. I thought it was this week.
Tentative.
Yep, I'm
All
there.
you guys see the promo on
Ladies,
our
can
show.
y'all
We'll
come
be
with
doing it after the show.
Ladies, can y'all come with me?
Yes.
Y'all hosting the show with me?
Jack,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lit.
That's it.
I'll talk about some sex. Sorry.
Let's do it.
She ready.
Get us out of here, Jack.
Definitely gonna.
Hey, yo, party of bullshit, you know, DWI, Meng,
We don't work.
Jessie Marie, I really appreciate y'all for showing up to the show today. We over and we out of here. Hey, yo, DJ Brookie Brook, take us out.